Righto tubes, I know what you're thinking. I've been on eBay, I've looked at videos and stuff, and I could not get one of these for anything, or somewhere just under $400. This clones a brand. And obviously it's leaning up there on the couch. Let's get that box open and look inside. Now I did say, look, I stood there, watched videos, I said, are you open tomorrow? Yes, got the receipt. If Workzone does its usual thing, I'll end up taking it back, but let's just have a look inside. Alright.
Sunday, plus long weekend. Plus I feel like being a cunt.
Tell you what, I'll just cut all the tape and whatnot, then open the box, save you having to sit there and watch me cut all that tape off. Alright, this has to be it, and yes, I'm lying on the floor. Damn, this could be hard. I think I've got it upside down though, because usually all the goodies... Oh, this doesn't sound good. Ugh. Alright, here we go. Right way up. Oh, crap. Oh. So I'm guessing that was meant to be in there. Got these bolts which go in there and then attached to, what the hell is this? I don't know. And oh yeah. Something like that. Actually, that's pretty good. Just that's a tool in itself. But you can put the well, you know what I'm trying to do here. Not that I really need to do that. So we've got the actual tool itself. You bastard. Childproof. Where's that steak knife? Right tool for the right job. I don't know why I hear laughter in the background. They can't possibly be laughing at me, of course. No, of course not. This is some serious shit going on. Why would I make a fool of myself in front of... Well, how many people are on YouTube?
Good question.
Good question. It's childproof. Let's get this plastic off and have a look at it. I still haven't got that bloody thing off, but in here we got a small chisel, a point. This is a large chisel, and I know where I'm going to put all these, including the bolts for this. Over here in my bloody workshop. Ugh. Oh. Well, one of these drawers will be free. One of them. That's busy. That's preoccupied. Actually, two things. I can relocate them. So up here is going to be where me... hang on. I don't need these. So get the rest of my tools, put them in there. One thing I do like in here, you can see those tabs. There are tabs on the back of the You bastard. Come on. Well, you can see tabs. So, obviously, yeah, these countersunk. So I'll just put them on quickly, and you know, the jackhammer is still inside that plastic. I still haven't got it out. Not bad. Done a job anyway, very nice. So that can go in there with the, well, very nice. Keep the weight to as close to the shelf as possible. I still need to get that jackhammer. Well, I am happy to announce now that I actually did press record. Just stood there for the last 10 minutes going over this bastard. I actually didn't even hit the record button, so let me just try for a second to remember all that shit I just talked about to myself and to me mates who are over here now laughing at me. That is a netto fitting. Also, let's try and put a tool in so I can see straight away if we move a few things out the way. This light bar, I'm sure, oh yeah, light bar on top of the 12 horsepower bloody push mower, that'll be right. Get this guy up here. This collar comes back once this collar slides back. Oh, let's just grab anything. Two hands. There it is. Obviously it's late, I can't actually go around making all this noise, but
Yes, you can.
I've got some neighbours who they're very picky on noise. They go to bed early, it's already past their bedtime. I don't know how they're out of bed at the moment.
Prime Possum's pissed.
Huh?
Prime Possum is pissed.
Prime Possum is pissed, and I'm here.
He'll be standing at the base of that bed with a fucking knife.
Prime Possum's pissed and he's getting around with a knife. Just be aware, people. But I do have this jackhammer I can probably defend myself with. Well, it's like good example. It's no different to, except this one you pull it forwards. Oh, whatever. Very simple. Pull the sleeve back. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some compressor or light oil in there, feed air into it, and just give it a few hits to lubricate inside. I'll tell you, when I was at this place just doing a bit of work, fill-in work, skill hire work. I was at this place and I had you look it up, the old bottle air jackhammers, the bottle jackhammers. And what they do, they pour a bit of diesel inside the intake and then give it some air, lubricate it before they put it on the shelf. So I had to crack it up, put some diesel in there, and I squeezed the trigger to just gave it full pelt, full hit, straight off the air supply. And it did its thing. I didn't have any bit in it, and next thing, it started knocking. I started seeing black plumes come out the exhaust. I quickly let go of the trigger. It sat there knocking for like, oh geez, maybe 10 seconds. Just knock, 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 knock. I couldn't make it do it again until I put more diesel in. So obviously I may have put too much diesel in, I don't know, but I actually got this air jackhammer to actually start knocking on its own. And the guys didn't believe me. One bloke said, oh, well, you've seen it before, but there's a little story for you. I've actually had an air jackhammer sit there knocking on diesel. Like it actually ran on it. You could probably, I don't know, but can't be good for it. But little story for you. So I won't use diesel. I'll just use oil when I do it this time. Just a light oil, and that should be fine. But this looks like a clone of the actual tools that you see on eBay, and it looks really good. That air compressor I whinged about. The pump inside looks nice and all that stuff. There's just a few things that needed improvements. This here looks like they've just cloned whatever that tool was, and I believe this could be just fine. I've got a few Workzone tools that are nice, but just things like their spanners and stuff, you got to watch. Light duty for all them, but this isn't going to be a crazy heavy duty, heavy usage tool. This is going to be occasional use. So the next video I will get out and use it. Just wanted to show you that somebody who does actually dislike Workzone tools in general, I've actually gone ahead and bought another Workzone tool, but this one might be alright. You know, you just gotta pick your tools, so to speak. You know, is that gonna be any good? Is it gonna be shit? Is it gonna be safe to buy? You know, is it gonna? I wouldn't buy the generator. Who knows? And the air compressor. Well, you make a few changes to it, and it's a good pump when you do that. But I stood there watching videos in Audi, watching YouTube videos, doing this, doing that. I can only find one other brand, and that brand was well, jumped on eBay, tried to see if I could cut corners, beat Audi. Nearly $400. So, bugger it, take the plunge, and it's got 5 years warranty. So, yeah, why not? It won't get used much, so yeah. Oh well, thanks for watching, and yeah, yeah, bloody catch you on the next one. Oh, by the way, hang on, for those following this thing. Got an issue getting the flywheels off it. For me regulars here. This isn't about that jackhammer anymore. I can't get the flywheels off. They actually moved close together as I try to get them off. And as with all the grub screws removed on this side and whatever. So I've lost my timing. Well, I could probably guess it. But what I'm thinking about doing is buying a second one, not off eBay like I did here, but off the Wish app where everyone else is getting them. They're getting them home, and they're working just fine. Here's a lot of good parts, very good parts that I can keep spare, and yeah, a lot of good parts I can use there. Anyway, enough of that. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. I've got a lot to do now, so yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend.